What's your number one?
Number one.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what yours is.
Oh, I don't think you will know this one. So this was in Oxford.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
You've never seen this
No,
one?
there's like a painting. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good alternative to all the portraits, essentially, because it's quite a lot cheaper. And I think it's more vibrant. Like portrait's quite flat, isn't it? Actually, like I don't know why they're trying to make it a big reveal, because we saw photos a few months ago, or not a few months, maybe like not even a year ago, like 6 months ago, saying that there might be a new Ilfo colour or something. Was it Ilfo colour? You can't do this.
Is this like Mandela effect, or did it say?
Yeah, Mandela effect, but it was like 6 months ago.
We remember it.
Yeah. The Tories are sinister.
Yeah.
As a whole.
So Rishi would be 800T.
Yeah, dark and tungsten balanced. It's like so sensitive. Yeah. But even if it's in the middle, there's like no detail. Do you know what I mean?
Did you know that's what it was going to look like when you had it?
Not really, because like the sample photos look all right.
Welcome to the Full Frame Podcast, episode 2. How you feeling?
All right.
Yeah, good. How you feeling? The YouTube's going so far?
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
enjoying the process.
It's fun to do. I want to do more videos. I care more about making more videos than I do about how the videos do.
Yeah, I just want to make like, I'd like to do that film, or I'd like to do that camera. So I've done, since we last filmed, I've got my scans back from the red scale video I'm planning and the underwater video. And I've got some interesting results.
Yeah, we can talk about that in this, I guess.
Yeah. Should we start there?
No, let's start with
we'll tease
favourite
that for later
three
on.
photos. So we haven't taken any photos this month.
I've just got 3 rolls back, like 2 hours before we start filming this.
So it's the 14th of November. I've not really taken any film photos this month. So we're basically just going to do
best
photos
of
the summer. And what's your cut off again? 1st of June to the
1st of
31st
June
of June
to the 31st of
August.
August.
Yeah.
So that's all right. I've got some. So one of my favourite ones of the year. I've got that, but I've showed that in a previous episode. I showed it in. It will be Birmingham.
Right.
That I sort of mentioned it in, but I've got like some alternatives that I shot of that, because I was going around Waterloo Station, getting loads of shots from like the mezzanine, and there's one I really like, but then there's like 3 others that are like close but not quite as good. Mm-hmm. So I quite like that you did last time. You showed ones that you'd done at Stourhead. Yeah. Like, this was your favourite one, but then you showed like 3 or 4 others that were also very good.
Yeah.
But like from different angles, I had different things going on in them. So I'm going to do that as well.
I haven't got my laptop with me, so I'm just going through what's on my phone and what's on my Instagram. But
you probably put your best things on there anyway.
Yeah, over the summer, yeah, definitely. Although I don't know. I did actually find it hard to find stuff from the summer that I was happy with, but I eventually found some. So
do you want to go first? Because I went first last time. Do you want to show your third best photo of the summer?
Oh, you know what? I've done it again. I haven't thought about the order, so let's just think about that quickly in real time.
We'll cut this out.
Third best. Okay. So obviously I got married in August. So
congratulations.
Thank you. So 2 of 3 of these photos are wedding related.
Cool. So you took these?
Yeah. I took them, but they were at my wedding. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Plop. Hey, what's up, you guys?
I'll hold it like this.
So, will that make any difference?
I don't know, but it's like the lav mic, innit?
Yeah.
Hey guys. So,
ooh.
Wow.
It's very ASMR-y.
Hey guys, so,
well, who should I pop it back in the...
Fucking around. How did that even come out? It's really hard to clip in. Anyway. It was probably...
It's not even pointing towards you.
It was probably like that.
It wasn't.
Sorry, hang on.
It's just pointing towards your goal.
Cut this out.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. My photo is this, of Katie, my wife.
Your wife.
On our wedding day.
What do you like about that? What was the film stock? What camera was it? I think it was the Rolly, wasn't it? Because it's square.
It's square. Yeah. So it was on the Rolly. It was Lomo 400.
Nice.
We'll
be talking about
and it was literally outside the registry office where we got married in.
Nice.
I think what I like about it, obviously, it's a sentimental photo, isn't it? So, so I like it because of that mostly. But I think it is, the colours are really nice in the grass and everything. The detail is just insane. The Rolly is just so good.
I love it, yeah.
And I managed to get a nice amount of bokeh in that. I don't know what aperture I would have been at, but it wouldn't have been 3.5 because it was like broad daylight at 400 ISO. So,
yeah.
But yeah, the background blur's nice. I would have liked a bit more background blur, I think, actually. Now thinking about it, but
did you use your little clip-on lens, screw-on lens thing?
No, it wasn't that close. So yeah, there's not really much else to say about it.
I like Lomo 400.
Yeah,
it's nice. I bought like 4 packs.
Actually, one thing to mention about it is that it's actually like a good looking portrait. I think portraits are something that's quite hard on the Rolly because you don't want to be too close because people are looking down into the camera. I mean, Katie, it looks like she's looking pretty straight. So yeah, I think that's what you want. You either want to be slightly above or straight. You never really want to be below.
Yeah.
And that's what's quite hard with the Rolly is you're always lower than the subject, and people looking down like that, it's not always their most flattering angle. So yeah, so that's I'm quite happy with how it came out. It almost doesn't look like it was taken on the Rolly. Do you know what I mean?
Nice.
So yeah, I probably waffled a bit too much.
No, that's good. It's a good photo. I like it.
Thank you.
My number 3 is this one.
And that was start of August. Just to put the time.
This was apparently 3rd of August. I got it back 3rd of August, so it would have been July. But it's this. This is in St James's Park in London.
Oh yeah.
And this was shot on this camera on Colour Plus.
Oh wow.
So it's on flash. So I was sort of walking through the park, and there was loads of parakeets flying around. I think, loads of pigeons as well. Pigeons and parakeets flying around, and there was various people feeding them, and then pigeons were landing on people, and I got this pigeon landing on this woman here.
Yeah, that's great. That's a proper. That really gives her like a New York street photography vibe, like Trevor Wise Cup kind of vibe.
I quite like. There's a woman in the background smiling. It's just like of that split second.
Yeah.
I just thought, all right, get it.
Yeah, and annoyingly, that's what these cameras are sometimes really good for. I mean, I think you have to be really in the zone to get shots like that on an FE or an SLR, something that's a bit more manual. But like the point and shoots,
it was literally like that.
Yeah, like you're just ready all the time. So they are really good for that.
Yeah.
And a lot of photographers do shoot like that.
Yeah. I think
yeah, it's great. I love the colours. It looks
really busy. There's a lot going on.
It looks really like 80s.
Yeah, the colour's really nice. The reds are really nice. I know,
like most people when they first see film these days, they say it looks nostalgic, but the colours, like the skin tones in that, it looks really nostalgic. And
I didn't feel like self-conscious taking that. Like the flash did go off, but everyone was taking photos. There was loads going on. Pigeons were flying everywhere.
Yeah,
and it was just like a split second down.
Yeah,
so I was like,
that's a good.
So I was happy with that.
That's a good position to be in, like when something like that's happened, because no one's going to be like, why are you taking a photo?
Yeah. What's your number 2?
Number 2. This is really hard. I know what one you'd put number 1, but I think I prefer it. Another one from my wedding. It's Paul Clegg.
Oh, that's a wonderful picture.
Obviously, again, this was in August because it was at my wedding. Yeah, so it was on the bungee run that we had. And he just like jumped forward, and I had my FE with the flash on it, and just a very well timed photo. The focus
his face is incredible in it.
Yeah, the focus is nailed. There's So
it was on the Yashica T3.
No, it was the FE with
FE
flash.
with a flash.
Yeah,
Christ.
That's what I had on me that night at my wedding. I just had that strapped around me. Yeah.
Lovely.
And the thing I love about the FE with a flash is you basically just set the aperture, set the flash sync to 125, and you just shoot away. And as long as you're not really far away, and that's sort of something you just judge by your eye, as long as you're not really far away, like 80-90% of the time, it will be lit up and in focus. And depending on your film, depends how close the aperture goes. So like I think, off the top of my head, if you've got like a 400 speed film, that was 800. So I think I would have had that at f16. So basically, what your ISO is what you set your aperture to. That's what the flash tells you to do. So yeah, it was portrait 800, and at 800 ISO, I think you set it to f16. So like you're gonna nail the focus every time anyway. But I like it because you really don't have to worry about the your settings too much, because it just like you set it and the flash kind of does it, gets it for you. So it was a really good setup for that. And I think I took like 4 or 5 photos on that bungee run. One of you, a couple others of Paul, but that one was just
his face in that is just like
it's just everything about it
doesn't really look like him, and he's like so desperately like trying to jump forward. His eyes are like popping out of his head a little bit. It is great. It is brilliant. The face is put in,
and like amazing, from a technical point of view, I you know, the lines of the bungee run are sort of bringing you in. Just the way he's angled as well, like it's not perfectly centered, just gives it a bit more depth. It's bloody brilliant. It's such a good photo, one of my best photos, I think.
That's nice. Lovely. He's got it as his profile picture as well
on Slack. It's so good. So there you go.
Cool. My number 2 is of my dad. So it's at the back of his head as he looks out to sea. So this was Cinestill 50D.
Okay.
50D?
I think it was. I remember you shooting that. I'm sure it was 50D.
But I've nailed the focus on him. The colours I love. It's at sunset and he's like looking out to sea.
So cinematic looking. Like I've never seen Cinestill. I think a lot of times Cinestill is like too cinematic to the point where it's like gimmicky. But that is so cinematic. Like it's.
I like these looking off to the sides. You sort of see these sort of through his glasses.
Yeah, that's great. Because if he was straight on,
it would be the back of his head.
But the glasses is. That's a key point. Focus is nailed as well. Zoom in on the glasses. Looks like your focus is nailed.
A really nice time of day as well, and there's a lot of cloud cover in the sky, but the sun is sort of beaming through a bit in places. So it's quite textured.
Tell you what, your light meter did a good job there, because
it was quite low light.
Oh, was it? Oh, right. Okay, then maybe that's why. I was going to say, because if the sun was beaming through there, you'd think it would get thrown off. But it's actually
it's a nice sort of pattern on the sky.
It's done really well. You've got a good amount of detail in the clouds. You got detail in his like hair. And you got detail in the waves on the. There's detail everywhere. It's like really, but at the same time, it's not washed out. It's like, you know, contrast.
It's really nice.
Very good.
Really like it. Yeah, cool. So that's my number 2. What's your number 1?
Number 1.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what yours is.
Oh, I don't think you will know this one. So this was in Oxford.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
You've never seen this
No, there's like a painting.
That's
so good. What was that on?
Just some shit Fuji 200.
Oh my God, that looks so good.
So this one, like, the one of Paul's great.
Oh my God, Ben, I've never seen it.
It's on my Instagram.
Was it on?
Did it ages ago. So the one of Paul's great, like, I think more for the, you know, comedic value and just the timing, but this compositionally is
like art.
Is like a fantastic photo. This is definitely this has got to be top 3.
What, the like year or whatever?
Well, top 3 on film. Like
like
it's, I don't know. Just
show me again. Have you framed this?
No, I haven't. But I'm doing some prints.
This is Oxford.
Yeah,
I think I know where that is.
I'm doing some print. It was over a bridge. I'm doing some prints soon, so I will get that printed out.
Do you know what I love about that? There's so much going on.
Yeah. But it's something about the positioning of all those boats is like, I don't know what the technical like framing is for that. It's not really got, it's got leading lines, but there isn't really a focal point that's leading to. It's weird. It feels like it's got a bit of golden ratio going on. You know what the golden ratio
yeah,
is, don't
yeah,
you?
yeah. So it's like
The spiral thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure how. But that's what it feels like when I first look at it. It feels like it's got that.
Yeah, like you're looking to the guy in the middle in the like flowery shirt.
Yeah.
But also, what I love is on the left, the boats are all different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And like every boat's got like some of them are empty, but like, they've got different people in. There's a shop. There's loads going on there. There's like a little cafe there. There's like there's like loads of little stories going on.
Yeah.
And there's so much colour in it, and it's like
the colour's insane,
really
isn't
popping,
it?
Yeah.
Like because you've got that first boat is sort of blocked into the shadow. And then there's like a streak across where the sun's lighting up the water, and you've got a bit of yellow in the water, green.
It's really nice.
It is, it's very nice. Very nice.
If I have seen that, I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. So the date on that is 25th of August. Oh no, that would have been the rescan. When would I have actually gone? Let me just check. Probably July, I think. Let me just see. Oh, Mark, you have not liked that on Instagram.
There you go.
So
I haven't seen it.
You probably never did see it.
Well, I'm going to give it a like now.
You did never see it. Yeah, I cannot figure out what it is. I'd love I'd love a compositional expert to comment on it and say why this is pleasing. If you're one of them,
if you're
happens to watch, I mean, I don't think they will.
Or if you know anyone that's a compositional expert.
Well, a compositional expert, in other words, a photographer. But a photographer that just knows more about photographic elements that make a photo good, I mean, I'd like to say that I know what they are, but I don't know what it is in this that makes it a good photo. It really annoys me.
It's art, and there's so much going on. Like I could look. You could look at it.
I think it's the guy in the centre and the boat's leading you in. Yeah. It's got to be that. That's got to be what is pleasing to the eye on that. And the way that he is in the sun, you see that? The boat's in the shade, but he's in...
He's kind of waiting for people to move out of the way so he can go in.
It looks like
you're sort of telling your own story to it.
And it doesn't look like Oxford, does it?
No, I was thinking that could be like Venice or whatever, couldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because of the boats.
I've waffled about that one again.
That's lovely. 10 out of 10. My photo of the summer. This was the day I saw Oppenheimer. So whenever Oppenheimer came out, it was a week after that. It's like 27th of July, I reckon this was. This was in Waterloo Station. And I think the film stock I used for this couldn't have been better for the situation.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
So this was the clock at Waterloo Station and like the people walking underneath it. So here it is there.
Yeah.
So I used Lomo Metropolis.
35?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they did it on 35.
Yeah.
I've only shot it on 120.
So I was walking around for like an hour waiting for my mate and just walking around. So I got a few like variations of it, like knowing like there's something good coming.
Yeah.
So I got like that landscape one from a different angle. That I think that's pretty good. I shared that one as well.
Yeah.
And then that's the main one, so portrait one. I really like it.
Portrait definitely makes that. It makes more sense being portrait.
Yeah. The colours of that, for me, it looks like a Lowry painting. I don't know if you've seen those.
No.
But he used to paint like paintings of like Manchester in the industrial era, like Victorian, that sort of era. I'll put one up. I'll show you one. But like the colours of that look really like it. And he used to paint like crowds walking out of football matches and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
So it would have been like mid 20th century, early 20th century, something like that. But yeah, the colours look a lot like that, and like because the floor's white, it looks a lot like those kind of paintings. So that's what I really liked about it, and because it's like clearly, if you know like London or whatever, like you know where that is.
Yeah, definitely.
And like there's so many people in it. It's like everyone's going a different direction.
Yeah,
before. But yeah, I think the film stock I used, I couldn't have used a better one.
Yeah, I really like it. I think the light. That's not the light. The clock is positioned very well in that. It's got a bit of like a tilt shift look to it, but it's not.
No.
You've not done the tilt shift, but the people look miniature.
Yeah.
Because the clock looks like it's right next to him, but it's not. It's hanging from the ceiling. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, something weird.
Like your one in Oxford, it's like lots of people and like all telling different stories.
Yeah, like large scale.
So yeah, everyone's sort of going off in doing their own thing, and it's like one split second catching them.
Yeah.
I really like. Yeah, it's just I think it's framed really well and everything. So yeah,
Nice.
cool. That's the photos of the summer.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was good. It was
I enjoyed
nice
that.
to show
Nice to
off.
talk about
Nice to show
photos.
off that Oxford photo because, I'm really proud of that one and the wedding photos, of course.
Yeah, cool. So what should we do? Should we do the
Well, we've got a wheel that's already been
wheel?
spun.
Shall I respin the wheel?
What was it? Favourite photo of that film stock?
Yeah. Lomo 400 120.
Good.
It is Lomo 400 in 120, which you've already showed me 2 of in this video.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have. Your wedding.
Only one was on.
One
Was on Lomo 400.
All right.
Get it right. So we've only both shot this on the rollies, haven't we?
Yeah, so all I got is 120, isn't it?
Yeah, they do it on 35, but we've only both.
Shot Lomo 400 on the rollers, yeah.
We've only ever done it on there, yeah. Right, it's a photo of Katie again.
Okay.
On my honeymoon
Honeymoon.
in the woods. And it's just a,
Back of her head.
yeah, silhouette, but streak of piss coming through. That's stupid. Why did I say that? That's so stupid.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Right. Yeah. Streak of sun coming through
Yeah,
and lighting her up. It's nice.
lovely.
There you go. There's not much to say about that, but
No.
it does look nice. Nice colours. Nice.
I've got a few. So I was in Exeter filming and I had like half-hour break. So I took this like in a little side street. I like the light looks good. There's people walking. I was feeling quite brave of photographing people.
Mm-hmm.
And then walking back to the car, I saw these houses.
Nice.
I like the colours of them.
That's
Pastel.
nice. I've never seen that photo. I like it though.
Should I share it? Should I
You should share
should I
it.
just give you all my photos?
If you think that's the best photo you've taken on Lomo 400, why haven't you posted it?
Oh, there's a little bike there as well. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I'll post it.
I didn't see the bike.
But yeah, the light that day was it was a really bright, sunny day. So yeah, it was nice.
Nice.
So that's Lomo 400 in 120. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good alternative to all the Portras,
Yeah.
essentially, because it's quite a lot cheaper. And I think it's more vibrant. Like, Portra's quite flat, isn't it, actually? Like, do you know what I mean? It's
I haven't
got like
used it in
a...
120 yet. I've got some
Oh,
in my
really?
fridge.
So-
I've been saving it because it's so
Portra's-
bloody expensive. That actually, when I took that
Yeah.
in Exeter, I bought some Portra 400.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So it's very... well, I've shot a lot of Portra 800 on 120 and like 2 or 3 rolls of 400. And I think it's still like, you know, vibrant. The colours are true to life. But it's a bit more like versatile for that,
Yeah.
you know, which I think is why it's popular. But, and you know, like skin tones and things are like bang on. But that's a bit more, Lomo 400 is a bit more vibrant, I find.
Yeah. And better
Colours
priced.
really pop. And yeah, the price is way cheaper. It's still sharp, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the grain is much different. I find the grain on 120 is like non-existent. A Portra 800 on 120 is, if you expose it right, is perfect. Like, so clean. I don't know what it is about 120, but like, it's just a lot better
it's
for
lovely.
highly detailed things, you know.
Yeah. We need to. We got some 120 videos coming up, and we should plan some more.
Have we?
Well, we've got
ideas, haven't we?
We've got Stratford.
Oh yeah, of course. That's rollies only, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think we're going to do the same film stock, but 120 and 35.
Yeah. So
At some
see,
point.
because we both have FEs and we both have rollies.
Yeah.
We're going to do like a 35 versus 120, but because we both have them, we can both do a different film stock. Does that make sense?
So what were you going to? What should we do?
I can't remember
I've got
what we
loads of
decided.
gold, so
but
I could do-
basically, we need to buy 2 rolls of film
Yeah.
each, and they need to be different.
The
Sorry,
same
they need to
stock.
be the same each, but yours needs to be
Yeah.
different to mine. Whenever you see a photo opportunity, you've got to take it on both. That's going to be the rule
Okay,
for
yeah,
that
yeah.
for that video. Obviously, there's going to be moments where you can't, I guess. So we
Yeah.
might have to think about that, because there's going to be, like, you know, moments with people where you're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So It's tricky.
Try and do it as much as we can. Same sort of
Yeah,
place.
if we try and stick to like architectural features and wider shots that have people in them,
yeah, so that's a
but
bit like
not
the
but
people aren't the subjects.
yeah. So people are compositional elements,
Yeah,
but not subjects.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so that's a good plan, I think, coming up.
Yeah, that would be a really cool photo because, like,
Cambridge.
I'm sure like that's been done before, but I don't know. I feel like the fact that we've got both of the same cameras, we can do it with 2 different film stocks and 2 people with the same cameras. It'll just be like a really good, test that's all in one video. So you get to see the differences like live because apparently gold. I think you should do gold because apparently
I've got loads of gold.
the 120 gold is really good.
I really like it. I've shot it loads.
And that's the new one, isn't it? So gold, I don't think they ever did gold on 120. Is that the thing?
I don't know.
Or was it discontinued? Something like that. But so 120 gold is
relatively
quite
new.
New, yeah, exactly. I don't know if they never did it or if they stopped it years ago and they've just started it back up or what. But so I don't know if there's something about that because it's newer.
Yeah.
There's something different about it. I'd imagine the chemicals are the same. I don't really know. But
It'd be interesting to see what the difference is between the two.
So people usually say 120's got higher dynamic range than 35. That's all I've ever heard. And I guess it does, yeah. But
we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully in December. We've got a day in December. We still haven't planned anything for it yet, but we know we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, see what it's like. Weather depending, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Because if it's rubbish.
If not, we're taking out the old.
Oh, God, yeah. I bought one of the like waterproof bag things.
Oh, yeah.
That you
mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah, so you put the camera in, you put your arms in it, and it's got a window on the back. If it's pissing it down, I might bring that, and then I can do something on the FE, maybe. So, that'd be cool.
Nice. Cool.
News. Yeah. I
So
feel
when does
like
this go out?
I know we've
'Cause
got
this
one.
might be
I know
the-
we've got one. We've got one topic. Okay, cool.
So by the time this goes out, by the end of this week, when this goes out, this will be coming out. This news will be news. So Harman Photo, not Mark Harman.
Yeah, not your
Harman,
business.
not
No
me.
relation.
Harman Photo is like heavily rumoured.
Yeah.
They're coming out with colour film. We did sort of talk about this in the car on the way here.
Yeah, so I don't really understand why they're like trying to make it a big reveal.
Sorry.
I don't know why they're trying to make it a big reveal because we saw photos a few months ago, or not a few months, maybe like not even a year ago, like 6 months ago, saying that there might be a new Ilfo colour or something. Was it Ilfo colour?
Yeah.
And we saw like sample photos and branding and everything. And then all of a sudden it disappeared. And then Harman Photo have come out with all this stuff.
Yeah.
And they're kind of acting as if no one's going to know. But like, if you saw those articles, you're going to know. Like, it's obvious.
Phoenix, like envelopes sent to people.
Yeah, that's their logo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Harman, yeah.
So Harman Photo own Ilford.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Ilford's only black and white.
Well, no. So there's some sort of licensing thing where they can't sell colour film under the Ilford brand. Okay. Or maybe it's the Ilfo colour or whatever is trademarked. I don't know. Something like that. But basically, they cannot call it Ilford or whatever if it's colour.
Yeah.
So they obviously got, some way down the line before realising that because we saw those articles and and sample photos and stuff. So it'd obviously been made. There was branding around it. I remember seeing logos and like I'm sure I saw like pictures of the roll or like designs. So they obviously got some way down it, and then someone was like, "Hang on, you can't do this."
Is this like Mandela effect, or is it just
yeah, Mandela effect, but it was like 6 months.
We remember
ago.
it.
Yeah. So I just like it's obviously going to be cool. If those sample photos are what it is going to be, it'll be very cool. It's going to be like. Seem to remember it looking a bit like that Lomo 92, kind of like over retro-y.
Yeah, cool.
Not in a bad way.
I'll definitely get some.
Yeah. Why not? as long as they make enough of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure
It'll sell
well,
so
it's
quickly.
they've made it really hyped, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're expecting to sell loads.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what the branding looks like around it because
Yeah.
they've got to go with the Harman name, you know. So
Do you think by the time this goes out, everyone will know for definite that's what's happening? Because at the moment it's like heavily rumoured.
I can't see what else it's going to be.
Teased, isn't it?
The other day, or was it the other day? It was just the other day.
day.
Mr. Speaker. It was just the other day. I was browsing Instagram forums on film photography. Rishi Sunak is Kodak Portra 400. No, what would Rishi Sunak be?
Wait, if
on
he was a film stock,
Oh,
still
mate,
800T.
Mark, this is a fucking segment, isn't it? Politicians as film stocks. Right, so the Tories are sinister
Yeah.
as a whole.
So Rishi would be 800T.
Yeah, dark
The head.
and tungsten balanced.
Fucking hell. Keir Starmer would be.
That's not
British.
Racist. That's not racist, is it?
We'll skip
When I said dark, I meant like kind of sinister. Yeah,
Yeah, sinister.
yeah.
Keir Starmer would be
I've
black
never
and white.
noticed that sinister,
Sinister.
kind of. It was always there.
Keir Starmer, black and white, dull, boring. But you know what you're gonna get.
No, I just thought Keir Starmer's fucking Kentmere 400, but the 24 exposure.
So,
Not the 32. 36 rather.
so that Jeremy Corbyn red scale because he's socialist.
Yeah. Who else is there? Suella
John
Braverman.
Major, Lomo 92 because he was elected in 1992.
Okay, if you want to go with that, yeah. Suella Braverman,
Fucking hell.
I feel like she'd be like proper gritty 400 Tri-X. Kodak Tri-X.
Dark.
Just high
Horrible.
contrast, gritty, like fucking
What's that really thin one you had that you recorded sound on?
Washy S.
That's the one.
Yeah, that was
She's that.
weird. No, that I feel
That's Liz Truss because it's basically useless.
Yeah. yeah. That's kind of like
Are we including this in this?
Yeah, Washy S is kind of thin and
Yeah.
nothing to it. I don't mean
Rubbish.
oh fuck! I don't mean thin as in like she is thin. I mean like nothing to it. Like
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
Who's
cut
David
that out.
Cameron?
David Cameron. It was just the other day. I was browsing the Analog Wonderland 35mm section when I realised Keir Starmer is Kentmere 400. And Rishi Sunak is Sinister 800T himself. Yeah. Check out the non-stick pans on Instagram if you want to see what these Keir Starmer impressions
Tag
are
him
all
in
about.
this.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We appreciate your Keir Starmer impressions.
It's fucking good. It's really good. I feel like I've gotten better at it since.
Well, you listen to it
that.
back and you'll probably think this is awful.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I should, yeah. Sounds good in your head, doesn't it? Fuck's sake.
Right. Anything else?
That was a tangent, but
Yeah.
I feel like that was quite good, actually.
Liz Truss was a good one. The useless thin, used for sound
Yeah,
recording.
that Washy S film was pretty useless. Like, experimental, but too experimental.
That was mad.
There were pictures that.
Would you buy that
I
again?
didn't- No.
No.
There were pictures on
wouldn't
that were like unrecoverable because if it was like if you've ever used the posterize tool on Photoshop, or I'm sure it's on other photo editing stuff, but yeah, like if you put the slider too far and it just goes black, and you put the slider too far the other way and it just goes white, it's like so sensitive.
Yeah.
But even if it's in the middle, there's like no detail. Do you know what I mean?
Did you know that's what it was going to look like when you had it?
Not really, because like the sample photos look all right. So I think it was just very like it's really high contrast to the point where if it's like a bit bright, it's just white. And if it's a bit dark, it's just black. That's it. Basically, there's not many greys. You don't get much grey in it,
Anything else?
I feel like there was something else you were going to go on to because you were trying to get us off of the politicians.
I was going to talk about the stuff I shot on these. Mm-hmm. Ilford XP2 in that, and I shot like 3/4 of a roll of that in about 20 minutes in Margate.
So is that done? There's nothing in that?
Nothing else.
Oh my
It's
God.
in my bag.
Is that sent off?
No, I need to send it off.
yeah.
I'm waiting till that finishes and I'll send off too.
Nice, yeah.
But yeah, like I think it just pays being in a place that's new and interesting that I haven't really been in very much. Because I just like rinse for a roll.
I got a new FE.
Oh yeah?
Don't have it with me, but it looks like that one. So, yeah.
Nice. Cool.
See how it goes. Stourhead's doing well. Very happy with Stourhead. Thanks to everyone that watched Stourhead and liked it and commented. Very proud of the Stourhead one.
Cool. Cheers.
Bye.